Hi everybody, welcome back to Freestyle Friday.
But before we get started, if you like what you're seeing, please like, share, and subscribe.
I can't. We're doing face mask. We're doing face mask. That's hard to say. We're doing face masks today.
I'm doing the Origins Clear Improvement mask. I like this mask. It's really good.
We're gonna
use Danielle's. I've been using it all.
Yeah. We're gonna be using that until the wheels fall off. And I'm using the Cetaphil Derma Control mask. Boom.
There's another mask I want to try. It's by Origins as well. And it's charcoal and honey mask. But it's $50. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Probably cheaper on Ulta.
Yeah, see if you can get that for me.
I don't have a mirror. Do we really need one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
This is like pudding.
Oh, so cooling.
Like the texture of this, every time I wear this, I say this, but it's a texture that feels like pudding. You forget all about it when you start to put it on.
Yeah. Kara and I were talking about people who are, the youth today and how sexualized everything is. And, obviously we don't have kids, but it must be hard being a parent right now because everywhere these kids go, everything is sex everywhere. There's sex everywhere. And I feel like when we were younger, I guess it wasn't, I don't know. I don't remember it being as prevalent as it is now. I'm sure it was. I just don't remember, it being like it is now. Like when I look at Instagram, sometimes I'd be like, wow, like these kids, the Instagram, those TikTok dances and stuff. I'm like, some of these kids are like 10.
These kids are just grown.
I'm like, what?
They'd be like religious kids just talking like they're preachers. I'm just like,
it's true.
Like, what happened to children?
Yeah, what happened to that?
You know what I mean? You only get to be a child a small portion of your life. You're an adult.
Right.
You're an adult much longer than you are a child.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like when you're a child, you need to enjoy your childhood because it's short.
Yeah.
You become an adult very fast. And I just feel like these kids these days,
they are grown.
These kids these days are just bypassing childhood and going right into adulthood at 8.
I don't understand it.
And it's like you don't want to blame pop culture because you have to blame parents because
to control that part.
Because you are in charge of your child. You know what I mean? But it's just like some girls like, oh, the Kardashians
are the
reason why, and I'm like, no. I see the culture's there because Kris Kardashian has allowed her kids to do it, so that means you have to allow your kids to do it. Is that that's the?
I think that's what they're saying.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, no.
Not really. I don't know if you guys have ever even seen this, but like when you go on Instagram, right? And they have like pictures of, like parents have pictures of like their 4, 5, 6-year-old preteen, year olds wearing like grown outfits. You know what I mean? Like a Birkin bag and some Gucci shades. And the outfit is a little bit. It's like a miniature size adult outfit, and the parents like dressed just like they're dressed alike, and they're posing all. I'm just thinking, it's just too grown, and I think it's just normal now. I mean, I feel like it's normal now for parents. Don't see anything wrong with that. You know what I mean? I'm not a parent, but I feel like. I just don't know if I would. I have friends that are, obviously, and they just they even say like some of the way that these parents are like making their children pose too grown. Not, you know what I mean? It's just too grown. And I don't understand it. I don't like it at all. I just feel like it's just, I don't know what's happening here. Everything is so sexual. It's really unbelievable.
Yeah.
It really truly is. Like you look on YouTube or just any platform, it don't matter what it is, any platform, I'm thinking anybody has access to some of the stuff these people are saying. Like anybody has access to anything. Kids can get around that. I mean, when we were younger, you would have to really, really sneak to find this stuff. I mean, you had to really, really sneak to find it. And now it's not really, no. Just turn on your phone. You're good. I'll find something.
Like, Especially like with sex is concerned.
Yeah.
It's just like these kids don't understand.
It's too much.
Not I would say the importance, but the responsibility of sexuality.
Yeah.
And what can attract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like
they're imitating what they see
all the time
at home, and or they see online. Mm-hmm. But they're definitely imitating it. And then like when you see the TikTok videos and stuff, I'm like, some of those dancers are like, you're like, okay, it's like a fun little dance to do for the summer or whatever, but they are some. Sometimes I'll be like, whoa, you let your 12, and sometimes the parents are dancing with the child, right? And I'm like, you let your 6-year-old be like that? Like, I don't like judging parents because I know people do the best they can, but
they desensitize. They say that kids are desensitized.
They are,
but so are parents.
Yeah,
parents have become desensitized.
Yeah,
they have become enablers. Of child sexuality. It's like. Someone said something like the other day, have you seen proms? Have you seen how girls go to proms these days? Like, have you seen them? They said, he's like, half of them are half naked from, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even really a dress anymore.
Have you seen those dresses that are like, the cloth is strategically placed. It's like all mesh, right? But it's strategically placed to where you can't see certain things like this. It's the way the kids are acting. Okay, so I was checking in somebody once. It was a while back, but I was checking them in. It was a mother and a daughter. And the reservation that she did not go through, right? The reservation. Her daughter was like 16. And I was trying to explain to the mother, this is what happened. I'm going to take a minute for me to figure this out. And then I'll be with you. And the daughter interjects and she says, this is unacceptable. What is taking so long? How come you guys are not doing your job right? And I'm sitting here looking at the parent like any minute now, mom's going to come in and go, look, little girl, be quiet. Okay. This is my money. I'm handling this. And so I was just like, I said, well, who paid for the room? So I can know who to talk to. I meant that. I said, who paid for the room so I can know who to talk to? And then the mother was like, I paid for the room. I said, okay, well then I need to talk to you. I called her a little girl because whenever little girls act like that, I call them little girl because I want them to be sassy like that to understand this is where you're at. Okay, I'm a grown person. This is a grown person. You're the younger one here, so you don't talk right now. Okay, I said, well, your mom is the one that paid for it, so that's who I'm speaking to. So if you didn't pay for it, then you really have no say so in this. So just move aside, right? And so the mother kind of just let me do that. Sometimes the parents feel like a sense of relief as if they can't do it themselves anymore. So the outside source does it and then it's perfectly fine now. But I'm thinking, the girl, when I was 16, if I talk to a worker in front of my mother like that, my mother would be like, why are you even talking? No, what are you talking? You know what I mean? My mother would not even let me talk at all. Like, and the fact that she just able to talk, the sassiness of these kids is unbelievable.
Then it's worse like when the parents say that, like whenever the kids act really, really sassy and the parents go, oh, she's just strong-minded, or they try to make some,
she's so independent.
She's so independent thinking. And I'm just like, no, she's bad.
Yeah.
She's bad because you do not watch your kids. That's what she is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know someone who has a child that's young, and she's a sassy little girl, and she's a little bit of an uppity little child, right? And parent is just like, and she's born this way. She just out of the womb, she just has her own opinions on things. She's always been this way ever since she was 3. And I'm thinking, no, you need to teach your child some manners. That's what you need to do.
Like these kids with too much camera time.
Yeah,
like their parents are letting them do these TikTok things, and then they become just like little, narcissists.
Yeah,
all day they sit there and videotape themselves dancing and showing off all day, and then it's just like, I don't know. I don't like when kids act like adults.
I don't
because I think that it's not cute.
It's not.
I don't like when people encourage that.
No.
Time to tone.
I love how that mask is every time. Never fails. Yeah, you guys. I know a lot of you guys are parents, so I'm not really I'm actually genuinely have a question. Like, if you're a parent of like even like a teenager, isn't a teenager about teenagers?
Can you believe how far?
Like, what is your?
You ever think about that?
Do you think you just kind of have to go with as a parent? Do you feel like these days it's just kind of hard to navigate that closely as it was when we were younger? Your next door neighbors, or at least in our world, your next door neighbors were allowed to discipline you, and everybody's watching you. Everybody in the neighborhood, any adult that knows your parent is watching you, right? And so, and I feel like, is it different now, where it's not a sense of community like that, or are you guys? Is it like easy to, or do your kids?
Well, but you know what though, I have to say that the law has changed when it came to that.
Yeah.
Because now kids can call police on their parents.
Yes.
We were in grade school. Mm-hmm. Remember the paddle?
Yeah.
You used to be able to get your...
You used to be hanging on the door.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm talking about at school.
Yeah, they give you hanging on the door.
You used to be able to get paddled by the principal or the whatchamacallit. So I remember that. You can't do that no more.
Yeah.
But that was a thing. You used to be able to, you know... your neighbor could whoop your child because you knew the neighbor, and that was it. But now it's no sense of community because the laws really have.
I just be wondering about parents these days. I'd be wondering, like, with no judgment to parents, I kind of am sincerely like, what happened? I mean, like, what really happened? Because kids are so different than they used to be, and it's because the parents are. Yeah, the parents kind of just let things happen. Again, I have maybe I can count on one hand how many parents where their children are. They're not like that. Their children. They've raised their children in a modern world with all the technology and stuff, but they were able to still have the core values of how they were raised. So I know some kids and teenagers and some adults now that are not are very respectful, and so I know it's possible. My point is that I know that it's possible because I have friends that raise their children like that.
Yeah, but it's just like, even though somebody said, like, off subject, somebody said the other day on Facebook, and we were actually saying this once when we were at Walmart. It was just funny. This is completely off subject, but just how time have changed. And he said, someone put on my Facebook page yesterday, I was at the airport the other day, and I was sitting there waiting for my, he said, I was waiting for my plane. This is before really quarantine and stuff started. And he was just like, and I'm just starting to look around at how sloppy everyone looks. And I was cracking up laughing at the comment because me and Danielle were at Walmart, and we were one day waiting on an Uber. And we were waiting on an Uber, and we were just sitting there people watching. And I was like, look how awful everyone looks. And we were just like, look at that. Like, everybody looks like they literally just rolled out of bed. We got women walking around with do-rags and night clothes on. Basically, we have men who just look like they just ripped t-shirts and clothes that don't fit. Everybody just looks like
wearing pajamas to the store.
Yeah, slippers, and everybody literally looks like they fell out of bed. No one took a shower. No one even tried. And I don't care what race you are or what age you are. Everybody looks horrible. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then I just thought to myself, there was a time in life when people were more put together.
When they walk outside, they comb their hair.
Like, look at the 50s. My grandmother. Like, you look at grandma in her 50s pictures. Grandma was always, I wouldn't say she was all Donna Reed up, but grandma always had her hair done, her makeup on.
But even like in the 90s. I mean,
I'm just saying, even my mom, us. There was a time though that when people just put their clothes on when they went out in public. Yeah. And they cared about the way they looked for that.
When I go to the store, I'm not like where I'm some fashion plate, right? But I'm put together.
No, my hair's combed.
I'm not even wearing makeup.
I'm just saying, my hair is combed and my clothes fit.
Like, it's so weird. All day yesterday, I was just thinking, like, looking at Instagram and just looking at Facebook and just looking at people. You know, because people show you their lives and stuff. And although we see most of the highlight reels of people's lives, there are moments where we don't see the highlight reel. It's just what they're doing. I'm thinking, what has happened here? Yeah. Because this whole society is completely different. Like, letting their kids just do whatever the hell the kids want to do, and just it's a mess. Yeah, I'm like, what is the thing? What is happening?
I see way too many of black women go to Walmart and the gas station with do-rags. We've got to stop that. That is not a good look. I don't care if you're trying to keep your hair straight. I can't. It's like, once you leave,
keep the bonnets at home.
Keep the bonnets at home.
Okay, they always say, oh, you know, it's just a store.
No, it's not. It's public.
Yeah, we know it's just a store, but you're in public in a public store.
And the ironic part is, if you go to a club, Then everybody gets dressed up, but it's dark and you can't even see you.
It's so true.
When you're in the store, it's bright and sunny. Everybody can see you. Most people who become memes in the daytime. Love yourself.
So, thank you once again for spending the morning with us. Always a pleasure. Don't forget, you already know, like, subscribe, comment, and share to help us grow. That's it.
And then share again.
She just wanted to say something.
I was going to say something.
She just wanted to say something. All right, you guys.
Share again.
We will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching.